truck crash sparks a huge fire at rush hour, shutting down a tri-state highway, and the cleanup could take a while.
Good evening. The fiery crash still has the eastbound lanes of I-275 shut down at 5 Mile Road.
Several 9 newsbreakers sent in dramatic video and pictures of that fire. 9 News reporter Sayed Shabir joins us live from the scene where firefighters continue to clean up. Sayed?
Clyde and Carol, the fire crews have been on scene here for now more than 5 hours after what's being described as a horrific accident. You can see the crews here right behind me. We had several cameras on the scene here blanketing the scene and bring you an eyewitness account of the horrific crash. This was the scene Jake Wolf pulled up to at about 5:45 Wednesday afternoon. He pulled up close to shoot this video. But just seconds in, he realized he was a little too close.
What's exploding? All right, honey, back up.
A semi-truck heading eastbound on 275 near 5 Mile Road had crashed, and the 250 pounds of diesel fuel inside it exploded. Derek Sabri and Dave Eck were just a few hundred feet behind the truck when it happened.
I saw the truck slide into the embankment.
The semi was starting to tip over, and he started taking out guardrail. When it finally stopped, it was just in flames. It went from one side of the bridge all the way to the other, nothing but flames and smoke as far as you could see.
It was pretty horrific, not knowing the condition of the driver and not seeing anybody come out of the cab.
Everybody was out, everybody was calling 911. We started heading up there, but you couldn't get nowhere close. I mean, it just happened that quick.
But the flaming semi-truck wasn't the only car involved. A minivan was right in front of the truck, and the explosion pushed the van off the edge of the overpass. The van dropped almost 50 feet and slammed into 5 Mile Road. First responders from multiple agencies were on the scene within minutes and pulled everyone to safety.
I heard that everybody made it out. Nobody died in the crash.
The driver of the semi-truck walked away from the explosion with minor injuries and was taken to Mercy Anderson Hospital. The 2 people inside the minivan were taken to University Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. The accident turned both east and westbound lanes of 275 into a parking lot, forcing hundreds of drivers to wait for hours.
Just sitting here, just waiting it out.
Police opened the westbound lanes at about 7:30, but drivers heading east weren't so lucky. Police spent over an hour turning those cars around, sending them back to Highway 52.
My fiance was behind me down the road, and I called and said, "Don't take this expressway."
Now, crews are expected to be out here on 275 for another couple hours. They are working at clearing all of that flammable material off the road. Meanwhile, there are over 200 trucks here, semi-trucks, who are unable to turn around and head back to Highway 52. So drivers are definitely encouraged to find an alternate route around this until crews can finally clear the scene. Carol, back to you.
Sayed Shabir live in Anderson Township. Thanks.